All right, we got about 10 minutes left. And before we get on with it, hey, do me a favor, subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the like. It goes a long way for me, and I can keep bringing you guys these little market updates uh, while I'm not in a position to stream. And it would blow my mind if we went positive for the day. But what happened was the Nasdaq actually flushed out down to that gap that we talked about a few clips back, a few EOMs back, or EODs, end of the day videos back. And it actually flushed through that gap, closed that gap, turned around, and took off. And I think a lot of traders were watching that gap. I actually anticipated that 626 would have been the low. So I was off by like 30 points, the low on SPX. I nailed it on the composite, but so that rattled me a little bit. But I watched my trend lines, and if you look, I put these lines in some time, and that was kind of my gauge. And we actually came down and just flirted with this line right here, and then turned around, came right off of it. And this is a classic hammer. I mean, if you're playing probabilities, we're going to trade up tomorrow. But for it to trigger, it has to break the hammer, and then you expect a move up. And we're actually maintaining this uptrend, uptrend. Actually, I want to show you another chart after that. But the manner in which the momentum is behaving, I think we're going to be hard pressed to make a higher high here, and we're going to have to forget about this high in momentum because we made a high here. So we're showing an uptrend right here, but again, I don't know that we're going to make it to a new high. I think we're going to turn around and maybe go into that consolidation I've been talking about. Because this right here, well, you know what? This right here is a consolidation, and then you have a higher high. I'm sorry, a higher low, and then a higher high, and now we're making a higher low. Theoretically, we should make a higher high, but I don't feel as though that's going to happen. Um, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And we got Powell tomorrow, and it's really he's just they need to confirm him, and it's a little grandstanding for politicians, and then it'll be business as usual. So but he could say anything. I mean, they're going to ask questions. Then you get that ridiculous question. Well, what do you think about the fact that minorities are more unemployed than majorities? And well, how about the fact that the families are older here in the country and people a little more established? And in another 50, 60 years, minorities won't be minorities anymore. So anyway, you hear all that ridiculousness. But this is the chart that I was looking at, and um, you could see this trend line goes all the way back. And this is kind of the one that we're sticking with. It's very aggressive, but nonetheless, this is the one we're sticking with. And it's fairly accurate. It's really showing the trend. I mean, this is a very aggressive movement all right in here. And that's usually indicative of the end of a trend. But we really can't call it an end of a trend until we start making lower lows, or go into that consolidation. These are very strange times, though. Given the all the shocks to the system that we're having, with COVID, and then followed up by interest rates. So, that could really account for why it's so jaggedy. I mean, here we have it again, and this was 2018. Oh no, this was 2020. I'm sorry, and that was COVID issues. And here was the big old shut the economy down. So yeah, these are strange times. So yeah, strange times, strange patterns. So we're just gonna have to watch this. Again, I'd like to see us just go into a consolidation and just kind of flatten out this curve a little bit, trade sideways for a year or two. Let's have the range between 600 and 800, and yeah, we could all work with that because we know we tag that 800 and then we start trading with a short bias, and we tag that 600 and we start trading with a long bias. And that's pretty much how I do it during the day, when I have my opening range and things like that. So anyway, that's what we're going to look for. We're going to watch out for Powell and see what's up with him. I still believe that we are in a buy the dips kind of environment. So buy the dips. Yeah, some things are going to perform better than others. Look at this. Look at this, ladies and germs. We're going to close this gap, which is a little disconcerting because then tomorrow we may turn around and go the other way. But again, with that really nice hammer, I think we could be confident in another day up. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. That always scares the shit out of me. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to take my leave. So everybody, remember, yeah, trade within your risk tolerance. Everybody be calm and cool. You should be trading at peace. And hit the subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like, and good luck trading.